Welcome to musicmoveit.com, and today we're going to talk about how to promote your music while on tour. Alright, so let's say you started doing some more touring and you're spreading out to other cities or other states, whatever it may be. Now, just because you're out on tour, I mean, obviously you're promoting yourself on tour by doing these shows. But there's some things you could do to help to get to more people to either promote the show or to speak to people that aren't going to make it to the show. This is one thing you can do. Let's say you live in Cleveland. I used to live in Cleveland a long time ago. And, I'd always do local shows in Cleveland. Let's say I spread out to Columbus. What I would do, so I'd go by my booking date. Let's say I was booked to play in Columbus at a club there a month away. So I would start getting some ideas together. And 2 weeks before, I'd start calling around to radio stations, college radio stations, and some of the press there, whether it be their main newspaper or their free press things. Those papers that every city has where they're free, and they usually leave them out in bars and stores and things like that, and you could just take one, and it usually has to do with entertainment around the city. Call those. You could find all this stuff online. Make some calls, do some emails, tell them this is such and such, I'm in a band, or this is my band, or I'm an artist, I'm coming to Columbus to do a show, and I was hoping to either do an interview or somehow be able to promote the show coming up on the air or in the press, like a written interview in the paper or the free press or whatever. So you got to call these people and tell them that. Give them time though, so they know when you're coming. But a lot of these people, especially the free press people, love to promote shows in that area. So they usually have no problem talking with you. It might be something small. It might just be a mention in the free press, like such and such will be performing live at blah, blah, blah. Tickets are blah, blah, blah. They might just do something like that. They might, if you're popular enough or you're lucky enough, maybe not even lucky enough, but you just got them at the right time, maybe they'll do an interview with you. Same thing with college radio. They love to do things with out-of-state people. So they might be like, yeah, we'll do an interview with you. You could promote the show. We'll play a few songs. So all in all, let's go over it again because I'm kind of all over the place, but you got a show in another area, another city, another state, month away, whatever. Couple weeks before, start calling people. Radio, regular terrestrial radio, whatever major stations there are. They might not do anything with you, but you never know. College radio, call the DJ at the college radio. You can look online, look for whatever city you're going to be in, and look for hip-hop shows or rock shows at these college stations that play that format, that genre. And call the DJ or the program director. You could try both even. Explain the situation. I'm touring. I'm coming to your city. I want to do an interview. I want to promote the show coming up and my music. Call the Free Times type press papers like I mentioned before. There's usually a music editor in those as well. Call. Leave a voicemail, or maybe you'll get them direct. Follow up with an email if you don't hear anything. Do it with the regular big newspapers in the city too. You never know. They might be looking for a story and they'll be like, okay, Generally, most will respond well, but it's an excellent way to promote not only the show, but just music in general. You might get some plays out of it on one of the radio stations, things like that. So it's just a good way while on tour to do this. If it's generally something like maybe your manager can set up if you have one, or if you're doing everything yourself, which a lot of indie artists are, there's nothing wrong with that. You got to put in the legwork and do make those phone calls and things like that. But it's worth it. Promote while you're on tour. Give it a little bit of time, but it's worth it in the end, I promise you. Now, I hope you like this video. It's a quick video. This video is sponsored by www.worldwidemusicdirectory.com. It's a big directory of artists and bands from all over the world. Music lovers can go to the site and browse these artists by genre, by name, whatever. you as an artist or band could go to the site and list yourself on the site. It's free to do and it takes like 5 minutes or less. So go there now, www.worldwidemusicdirectory.com. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel if you like the content, older videos, everything about music business advice and tips and things like that. So check it out. And we're going to have a lot of great content in the future. So subscribe, hit the bell next to the subscribe. That way you'll be notified when our videos come out. Thanks, and I'll see you soon.